Have you ever wondered how home prices appreciate here in Winnipeg year over year? And unlike other Canadian cities, real estate prices don't crash? Because while other Canadian cities values have gone up and then crashed, Winnipeg home prices have consistently increased over the past few years. Today I'm breaking down why property values here in Winnipeg behave so uniquely, why some areas have been climbing quietly, why other areas haven't moved in years, and what this means to you if you're interested in buying, investing, or selling. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why Winnipeg doesn't follow Canada's housing trends. So let's start with this question. How much do you think an average home is worth in 2025? I can tell you that in September 2025, the average price of a single family detached home was $449,000. And you might think that's a lot, but let's put it into perspective. If we pick two bigger cities like Toronto, Vancouver, that's less than half the price of an average home. And that's the weird part. Manitoba doesn't have those huge price swings that bigger cities have, in which one year it can jump up to 20% of the year prior to that, and the following year it goes back down 5% or something like that. But why? Because our market was never inflated in the first place. Unlike cities driven by speculations, Winnipeg's home values are based on real demand. Families moving in, first-time home buyers, investors, newcomers coming into the country. This is more like people needing a home as opposed to being more like feeling that the price might go up next year, so I might as well just buy. That's what keeps our prices grounded and predictable. Now, here is where it gets really interesting. And if you forget everything what I told you in this video, just remember this part. Not all Winnipeg neighborhoods grow at the same rate. And here's why. I'll show you which areas have the fastest appreciation and which ones might surprise you with its hidden potential. And here's the secret word: hidden potential. If you're looking for the fastest growth, look at newer developments, family-friendly neighborhoods like Bridgewaters, Bison Run, Sage Creek, Ridgewood West, or maybe more established ones like White Ridge, or even you can go to the east, Summerlee, or look up at the north, you have Highline Point there. The fact is that the newer the development is, the faster the growth rate it will be. If you're looking for potential to get a good deal, look around these neighborhoods where houses were built in the 80s or in the 90s, where the condition of the house is good, but you can add value by updating or renovating the home on the cosmetic side. Now, if you're a first-time home buyer, neighborhoods like Transcona, East Kildonan, or maybe Crestview, where houses were built in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, offer a solid value and lower entry prices. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, North End and West End offer lower prices. However, there's a huge drawback here. Expect the same thing eventually when you sell. It will be offered lower prices as well. So this strategy here is different. When you buy, try to buy it at the best price possible. And when you sell it when there is good demand for the area. The key here is that Winnipeg home values don't spike overnight. They quietly build equity year over year. It's funny when I log into the MLS and look at properties history prices and see that back in the 90s, the average price was around $70,000 to $90,000 depending on the neighborhood. But in today's market, that's totally unheard of. So if you bought a home in 2018 for $316,000, which was the average price of a home back in the day, now the same home in today's value would be closer to the $450,000 mark. That's a 42% increase in 7 years, which is like a forced savings plan that you're living in. This steady growth is why Winnipeg is a sleeper city to build wealth. We're not flashy, but we're stable. And that's opportunity right there. Looking ahead, analysts expect a 4% yearly growth, which is very conservative, but it's very healthy in general terms. To wrap up, if you're looking to buy or invest, look for areas near growth corridors like near schools, transit, or newer developments, because that's where your value will quietly rise. If this video really helped you better understand property home values, please hit the like button. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and I'll see you on the next video.